Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. We're going to go ahead and try to make our first isometric drawing by hand today. So it's really hard on a video screen to do this because perception of how we look at things is very, very different. What I see versus what you see at home on this video are two different things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, just put a little piece of clay underneath. It kind of gives us a little bit better view of what I want to show you today. So here is our object. I'm going to go ahead and just move it a little bit more. There we go. I'm on the side with these really big squares. I think that's going to make things a little easier. Before I get going, I do need to fill in the bottom always. So I'm going to go ahead with my name. Title will be, I will call this Notes. Today's date is February 1st, and it's going to be either 6E1, 6E2, or 6E3, depending on which E block you're in. So here's our object again. And again, I probably could even have this up higher for us to see a little bit easier. Again, hard to do it justice here. There we go. That's more like it. Change where a little bit better. All right. So first thing I do is I look for what I call the triangle. And I'm looking at this front end here. I'll go ahead and make it a little bit because that edge is the closest edge to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and draw it out. And I'm going to draw sort of those three lines. Those are the lines that help me sort of center it. So since this is towards the bottom of my drawing, I'm going to put it towards the bottom a little bit. So here I just drew this line on my piece of paper. And now I'm going to go make I call it the triad because it goes three different directions. So I have this corner. I can work anywhere. I can start here at the bottom. I can continue here. It's wherever I want to be. Let me go down to the bottom, and I'll note that there's one block, two blocks. So one block, two block. Now I go up one. And now to kind of finish this side, I got this whole face that's right here. I just drew all of that. I could come back and I could draw this face now. I start here at the bottom. I go one over, another one over. Now I got to go upwards. So I'm going upwards. There you go. I've done these two faces. I've done this face, this face. Now I could probably do this very visible top face here. So if I kind of match up my corners, there's my corner there. I see these three blocks. So I go one over, one down, so there's the one, over, and over. So now I see this sort of face of things. That leads me to this final little tower. And this means I probably need to do another little triad, or at least not even a triad, but say, oh, look, this line goes up two, and then it goes over to the sides. So I'm going to go ahead and go up two and then do my other triad. Now, easily I see that there's two blocks here. So if I move this line down, there we go, one block, two block. Over here, one block, two block. And then I have my top. Connect it, and you start to see it. And there we go. I did my first isometric drawing by hand. It is a little bit more difficult than using the mouse the way we did, but this is kind of where we're headed. So hopefully you were able to draw that. Let me know if you've got any questions, And then what you're going to do for the rest of class today is you're going to work on a couple more drawings.